What's up, guys, and welcome to another video of Dev Talks with your host Travian, where we talk about everything engineering and technology wise. And in this video, we're actually going to be going over some comments that Trump made about quote unquote stop hiring Indians. That's what they're trying to put it. But I actually have some good context and things for this. So without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And let's dive right in.
In China, hiring workers in India and slashing profits in Ireland. You know that? Under President Trump, those days are over. We need U.S. technology companies to be all in for America. We want you to put America first. You have to do that. That's all we ask. Many of our largest tech companies have reaped the blessings of American freedom while building their factories in China, hiring workers in India and slashing profits in Ireland. You know that? All the while dismissing and even censoring their fellow citizens right here at home. Under President Trump, those days are over. We need U.S. technology companies to be all in for America. We want you to put America first. You have to do that. That's all we ask. That's all we ask. To partner with our tech geniuses in achieving this vision, today we're releasing the White House AI Action Plan. Big stuff. We're signing it right after this. In fact, I see it sitting right there. Maybe I should just sign it right now. Who the hell has to make the rest of this speech, right?
So this came out about his AI action plan right before he signed that. And we actually kind of covered the AI action plan a little bit in the last week and kind of picking up on some of the details of what exactly that was. But what he said is 100% right, actually. As somebody who's worked as a software engineer and been in a company, a corporate company, and seeing what goes on around him, especially a private one, what he is saying is 100,000,000% right about what these companies are doing. They are outsourcing and hiring in India and Dublin, Ireland, or India and Ireland. They are 100% doing that. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it firsthand that they were going out here and they're doing it. And they're not doing it because it's the most talented people out there and they're the best people out there. They're not doing it that way. Elon and Vivek, because I'm going to tell you, this channel is not going to swing one way for a specific party or anything like that. I'm telling you guys that for sure. Somebody says something incorrect, they say something incorrect. If Elon says something incorrect or Mark Zuckerberg tries to say something, or any of them, I don't care how much I like how they do run their companies, their state, any of them, I'm going to tell you when they're wrong. And Vivek, Elon, and I think Zuck and a few of the other top CEOs and tech firms were trying to make it seem that they were hiring people from India or Ireland and giving them these H-1B visas and doing all this other stuff because they're the best and the brightest. Now, before we go on, I want all y'all to comment if y'all think that's true or not. Go ahead. Because I can for sure tell you it's not. I've worked with the people that they've hired over there. I've had to train them. I've had to monitor them. I've had to manage projects with them. All of them are not. Some are really good. They're great. Some are great. But overall majority, they do it because they're cheaper than I and the rest of us are. We are dollar signs. We are expensive. There's a reason why AI engineering is becoming more of a thing where they're going to need less engineers. And the reason is we are so expensive. Over there, their engineers are not, and their tech workers are not as expensive. They'll build out full-fledged hubs out there. Full-fledged offices, hubs, everything like that. And it's not because they're the best out there. They're not. If anything, the ones that are working, the immigrants that are working in the country, they went to the school in this country, they live in this country and anything, they're better than them. True fact. The ones I grew up with and everything like that, the ones I went to school with, they're better than the ones out there, I bet you. It's a guarantee, but the problem is, since they're out here already, there is this thing called they're too expensive too. All of us are just too expensive. Our salary rates are too expensive. The companies do not want to pay it, especially then when they use us. They don't want us spending Our costs are getting so heavy for busy time work and repetitive work and things like that, DevOps work, Kalo work, whatever the other work. We are too expensive to just be doing stuff that's easily and really easy to just repeat throughout your day to day. They want to only pay us to develop new stuff, create new things, and build upon new systems and do all the harder stuff that there is to do, that to make our dollar signs worth what they're paying us. They don't want us to do all the other work, and that's where AI is going to eventually come in, because those people in Ireland and Dublin, what do you think those companies are going to do when they don't need them anymore? They going to get cut out and replaced with the artificial intelligence, and then we going to just be back there with less of us engineers working in our little silos with these AI bots and making sure they're doing whatever they're going to other do. We're going to be putting in more stuff to automate them out the job. When I'm working in my job, I'm thinking of how can I make this stuff better, and part of it does with automating what they do. Part of it is automating what they do. And I'm really worried for the people who aren't engineers, like project managers and things like that, like lower threshold positions at some extent. I'm really curious on how those ones are going to really pan out, because this is a serious real thing. Like Google, Microsoft, all of them. He is not lying when he's telling, and it's not even nothing to be racist or anything like that. These companies are lying to you. If they're what they're saying out their mouths for the people who they're going out and recruiting, they're lying. They are. The truth is, we are too expensive. And the thing is, I bet you anybody who speaks out on it is going to have issues because they don't want them there. I love working and doing whatever I can do and being the best I can be and all this other stuff. But the truth is, we're too expensive. That's how we are seen now. It's not because we're not talented enough. And the other problem why this is so important is, you look at the job market, right? And the recent job report just came out. The tech industry has been hit the hardest in the last few years. The last 4.5 years, we have been hit the hardest with layoffs and everything. After the market was saturated with all the workers and stuff during COVID, and everybody was hiring people left, right, and center, we have been hit the hardest. And they're still hiring. They're just not hiring us all back. We have been hit the hardest. It is way harder to get new jobs. It's way harder. There's way more competition in the US and everything along those lines. A lot of the jobs have been outsourced elsewhere to certain types of people and whatnot. And that's just how it is. That is literally how it is right now. Unfortunate enough to say. I wish it was different, but that's kind of the realm and state of the world that we're living in right now, and it's something that we have to somehow figure out. I don't know how we're gonna figure it out, but we're gonna have to. So without further ado, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate everybody who does. Thank you very much. If you have any recommendations, feel free to reach out or send me an email, devtalkspod@gmail.com. And without further ado, peace. See you next time.